How's it going, guys? Brand214 here with the Planetarygamers, and today we're going to be playing Terroir. We're going to be checking this game out again. It looked pretty fun last time. It was a little hard to understand exactly what to do, but now I think I'm getting a better handle on things. A quick note before we get started, though, if you like the episode, definitely feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. It definitely helps us know what you would like to see, as well as helps the channel grow. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So it looks like we're going to be crushing the grapes that we collected in the first episode now. And we're going to do that with our feet, or I guess at least our employees' feet. So it says crush your freshly harvested grapes to create semi-solid grape juice, known as must. Different methods of crushing will lead to different effects on your wine's tannin levels, and will take different amounts of time to complete. So let's go ahead and crush the grapes. One or more of your varietals doesn't have a crushing method selected. Okay, so let's do choose crushing method. Oh, we got piggyage, traditional crusher, or a motorized crusher, or a vingrous crushing. So let's do piggyage, which is, I guess, crushing with your feet. So we'll go ahead and start that, and we should probably get these uprooted and start another. Well, no, I guess we'll leave them here and see, maybe they'll grow some more grapes in the future. So now that we're done crushing the grapes, we got to move on to fermentation. So every 2 weeks of fermentation decreases sweetness by 1. Wine, like all alcoholic drinks, needs to ferment. Your wine's sweetness will change depending on how long you ferment your wine. Perfection is only achieved through trial and error. Alright, so let's go ahead and ferment it for about 2 weeks. Okay. Pressing. For every 10% of pressed juice, your acidity increases by 1. Before your wine can be aged, you need to press the must to obtain the fermented juices. Use the slider to determine the ratio between pressed and free run juice. More pressed juice means higher acidity. Okay, we'll begin the pressing process. Alright, so what's next? Aging. Aging softens a wine's tannins and acidity, giving it a smoother and more balanced taste over time. The decrease in tannins and acidity stops at certain values depending on the storage type. Some storage methods have a chance of imparting different flavors to your wine, so experimenting with each could lead to some interesting results. Okay. Let's choose a barrel type. Let's go with the common French oak.
Once you have stored your wine, you view it and all your other wines in the Cellar Manager, which you can open by clicking on its icon. Note that the Cellar Manager has 2 tabs, barrels and bottles. Wines start out barreled, after which you can bottle them. After doing so, you can view them under the Bottles tab. While your wine is stored in barrels, their characteristics will change. Bottle them when you are happy with their characteristics.
Alright.
Once you bottle your wine, you can get them reviewed by critics. Getting them reviewed by critics will determine what their price is. Go ahead and get your first batch of wines reviewed.
Alright, sounds like we're gonna start getting our wines reviewed, and again, like she said, if we get a really good review, we'll get a pretty high price on our wine, and that's gonna be a big deal when it comes to increasing our funds over here. So let's go ahead and uproot this, and we'll go ahead and put something else on here in February. Yep. Okay, and instead this time we'll do a Chardonnay. We'll do that. That'll work. Okay. Looks like we have, oh no, $20 in our account. So hopefully this goes well as far as the Chardonnay is concerned. So let's go ahead and look at our barrels. Okay, they look pretty good. And we'll choose when we want to bottle that. It's currently 1 month old and it's being held in French oak. Let's check out the market. Okay, so we don't have anything bottled yet, so we won't be able to look at the market until we go ahead and bottle some of this. So we'll just let that sit for a while, let it age, and in the meantime, we'll take care of this field here. So we'll go ahead and grab our clippers and start snipping away at the leaves there. Okay. Uh-oh, we're currently 1,400 bucks in the hole, so hopefully we get some wine out soon and can sell it. Let's slow down the time here. We may just want to go ahead and bottle that wine now and get it out, so let's go ahead and do that. And it looks like it's doing okay. Bottle it. We can make screw cap or cork. Let's go with a screw cap. So cost per bottle is $3. Total bottling cost is going to be $3,200. And it looks like we can make 9 bottles. So, and it says Hilltop Vineyard Cabernet Sauvignon 2020. So we'll go ahead and bottle that. And all right, there we go. So we have 1,080 bottles, I assume. I thought it said we were only going to get like 9 bottles, but not really sure what all that means. But yeah, it looks like we have 1,080 bottles. We'll go ahead and organize a tasting for these bottles. Looks like these 3 taste testers have different levels of prestige. So we'll go ahead and invite Boris Mio and Fern Bosch to our tasting. Oh, cool. Okay, and I guess we'll do El Scorchito. We'll invite them all to the tasting. The verdict is in. The reviewers invited to the wine tasting have written their reviews. Good or bad, the word is out now, and the price of your wine has now been determined by the words of a few, albeit powerful critics. Final rating, not very good. Apparently, these reviewers didn't quite like the wine that I made. They said the acidity was too low, so I guess we'll have to work on getting the acidity up in the future. And currently our wine bottles are priced at $15.09.
Congratulations on getting your first batch of wine reviewed. Now that your wine has a suggested retail price, you can now sell them to your distributors. To sell your wine, view it in your seller manager, then click on the Sell button.
Okay.
In Terroir, there are a few distributors to choose from. The more high quality the wine you sell to a distributor, the better your relationship gets, indicated by a relationship rating. Get the rating to 5. There's much more to Terroir, and you have the text tutorial at your disposal to learn about all the different elements of the game.
Gotcha. Okay, so we'll go ahead and try to sell this now. At these places, they can do it for $15.09, so I say we do... How many do we have? Like 10,000 or something? Or not 10,000, 1,080. So I say we do 500 here, 250 here, and 250 here, and then 80 at the other little store here. Looks like those sold immediately at $226, but we're still waiting on the other ones to sell. So we'll go ahead and hit done there. And okay. Looks good. So now let's fast forward time here a little bit while we wait for this one to sell. In the meantime, we're going to need to clip these leaves off of here. Now this time, can we get it between a 4 and a 6 ripeness, or do we still have to wait for it to go all the way to 10 again? Because I was told that if we did it at 4 to 6, they would be perfect. But I don't know if that's a good idea or not. And it looks like the game's not letting us. Oh, we can. Oh, sweet. Okay, we harvested it this time at 7. So now everything's looking a lot better. The yield wasn't as high though, so let's go ahead and start crushing it. We'll go ahead and crush it with our feet. Awesome. Now we're gonna go on to the ferment stage. It says we want to do Let's do about 6 weeks. There we go. Now we'll uproot this and start working on another one when the time comes. Fermentation and process. Still at a negative balance here. Not really doing so hot, but we'll see what we can do about getting the bottles that we have on the market be able to sell them. Okay, we'll go ahead and begin pressing this. And we will just put it in an oak barrel. Awesome. Let's see, is there anything else we can do? Yes, so now it's barreled, so we will want to bottle this. Okay, cost per bottle 3. Total bottling cost. Okay. We'll go ahead and organize a tasting for it. We'll invite everybody back. Ah, see, here we go. Now we're getting a better score. So now we got 4 stars, 4 stars, and 4 stars. They said, perfect for a meal enjoyed al fresco on a mild summer afternoon. They said acidity was too high, but that's okay. It looks like we're making a better wine quality now. And it's worth $21 this time instead of $15. So we will definitely go out and sell these. Let's go ahead and we have 480 bottles. So let's go ahead and do 100. Oh, can I not? Oh, I gotta hit sell. No. Oh, I can't. Oh, I can't type in these because they're still selling the old stuff. Gotcha. Oh man. So we gotta wait for all of this to sell. So let's go ahead and we'll leave that in our inventory. That's actually pretty fine because we want it to age anyway. So that'll work out perfectly. So let's go ahead and check out in the field here. And it looks like we gotta wait until the next February in order for us to plant another crop. So in the meantime, we'll go ahead and pause it for here. Again, guys, if you like this episode of Terroir, please leave a comment, like it, and let us know what you think. And until next time, see you later.